Hey, what's going on, guys?
How's it going, guys? All right.
Hey, Tom. GWT333 over on YouTube.
GWT333. Oh, so this is your truck?
Yes.
Oh. Wait, so this isn't Grey Wolf's truck. Okay, so Grey Wolf. So what does GWT stand for?
God's will triumphs.
God's will triumphs. Nice.
Yeah.
I always thought there was.
And the 333 is my truck number.
Okay, all right. Great. God's will triumphs.
Yeah. Go look at the logo.
Yes.
Hey, Tommy.
All right, so I actually I've seen this truck so many times. Get Right Trucking. God's will triumphs. Nice. Dude, this looks like a tiger. Dude, that's like a dude. That logo is the bomb. It's like a tiger. Like, if you look at it right, you can see like the whiskers shooting off of a tiger. But it's a dove and a human with light coming out. This is an awesome logo. I've never actually taken the time to look at that. I've actually seen people use that name before, right? As an because it's obviously somebody's name, but their family meaning means what the regular meaning means. To be right, to do right. Despite what we spell it as. Get Right Trucking.
So what do you think it says?
Get Right Trucking.
Right. But also means God's will triumphs.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the shadow of what we think is real is facing the dark world, we're surrounded by the blood, and the Holy Spirit's got our back.
That's awesome.
That's the reason why when I do a room raid or whatever, we send doves for the Holy Spirit.
Awesome.
Also love, peace, the whole 9 yards. I mean,
Yeah.
when you look up what dove means, it means a lot of different things. But this is what I envisioned in my head, and had my wife do it, and when it was on the piece of paper printed out before I had the logo made, I knew what it meant. And then the 333 stands for 9, the number of completion. So, Nikola Tesla said if you could break the code of 3, 6, and 9, you would have the keys to the universe. Well, I use those as monikers because 3 is the Holy Trinity. It's the number of confirmation. And the whole time I came down here, there was nothing but 3s lining up. So I know where I'm supposed to be. It's unreal. But right now my mission is to get everybody to call their reps and tell them to end the 1976 National Emergency Act and demand a response. By demanding that response, they have to put it on record. And once it's put on record, we can hold them accountable. This goes for any law that they're trying to pass or you don't want passed. You demand a response. That's the biggest thing that people do not know. That way they get put on the record. That's what we want. We want to start putting these people on the record and hold them accountable because they work for us. And it's time for this stuff to change. And from what I understand, 2 of those bills have already been shelved.
2 now. It was one last night. I heard one last night. I don't know that was second.
I don't know. It's 1 or 2. I don't know. I have to get my facts
It wouldn't be surprising.
But what I'm getting at is, my understanding is, people calling, demanding a response is the reason why they were dropped, and we've got to keep on doing it. We've heard that Gavin Newsom has left off to Costa Rica for 2 weeks because he knows we're coming.
No.
And,
Well, we'll be there for 2 weeks then. We'll be there for 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, right?
Well, I don't want to interrupt you.
Right.
I just want to, what I see with this, when you stand from, I don't know if you've ever seen this. When I stand from a distance, I see whiskers in the nose of a lion or a tiger from a distance. That's what I see. And then when you come up on it,
Where do you see it?
the whiskers, this is like the nose, and like the mouth area. It's like, which is, like, I see a lion.
Well, the whole thing is the light
Yeah.
is coming out.
Yes.
And that's what we're supposed to be, as a body of light. So we're energy. And what this is all about is, you know, they've been stealing our energy for so long. It's time for it to end. It's time for us to take our energy back, our power back, and start, you know, self-governing once again, start finding things that need to be done and get them done. See, that's the problem. We've gotten lazy. One thing we've learned since we've been on this journey, especially in Hagerstown, people stepped up. You know, there for a long time I was going around, hey, you look like a big, strong buck. Hey, you come give me a hand with something. And sure enough, people come give me a hand, and then I tell them,
because they don't know what to do either.
Right, they don't know what to do. But until you give someone purpose, I'm giving everybody purpose right now. Go on everybody's, I don't know if they know about freedomsupport.net.
Oh yeah.
Freedomsupport.net is a list of all these streamers. I want every one of you to go and subscribe to every one of those streamers. Every last one of you. Because what we're going to do, we're going to give you purpose. Y'all know how, how the internet has these bots, right? Come and attack our feeds and our websites and stuff like that. Well, I want y'all to be the same thing. When this man tools you up as a mob, he's going to start giving you jobs to do. He's going to have you go do some research. He's going to have you calling ahead of where we're going. Call all the bars. Call everywhere anyone gathers. Call the foreign legions. Call the news stations. Call the radio stations. Call OAN. Call Right Side Broadcasting. What's the
Epoch Times.
Epoch Times.
And then they have another one, NTD.
And tell them to let the people know where our next stop is. As soon as we find that next stop, y'all start telling people where we're at. The more people we get at these stops, the more people we can wake up. And any of y'all are more than welcome to come ride with me in my truck. You know, going down the road, I'm streaming right from my dash cam. But we need to work. This is it. It's time to stand up and work. If we don't, we're done. And well, I don't feel like being done. I don't know about y'all, but I'm here to fight.
It's just the beginning.
I'm here to fight. Whether it takes a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a year, whatever it takes, I'm ready to fight. I'm not going to give up. I'm done with this crap. And I know a lot of you are too. Don't matter whether you're Republican or Democrat. All that's been is a civil war every 4 years. Okay?
No.
It's a civil war. They've kept us divided. They want to keep us divided. We need to come together. It doesn't matter who you are, your background. I tell everybody, put the People's Convoy on your vehicle. Throw some flags on there. Dress it up like it's the 4th of July.
Every day of the week.
Nothing political. Don't go political. That just gets you attacked. But if you go with just the people, because that's what we all are. I'm a truck driver. Hopefully I just didn't wake my wife up. But I'm a truck driver. But I'm people too. The people in Washington, they're people too. Okay? And they're only doing what we allow them to do. And all we have to do is stop allowing them to do it. The people, the police, the Secret Service, the people that are working for them, man, just walk away. We'll find you something else to do.
Right.
We'll find you something else to do. But you don't have to work for this. You don't have to do this stuff anymore. You don't have to destroy your soul anymore. Just walk away. Nobody wants to hurt them. Let them go. As far as I'm considered, they're forgiven. But they won't be forgiven, and you won't be forgiven if you stand beside them. Because judgment draws nigh, and I don't want that for anybody. And I know that everybody. I look at Paul. right? His name was Saul, and he persecuted the Christians, and he did everything. But God changed him, removed the scales from his eyes, and allowed him to see. I want the scales removed from everybody's eyes, and I want you all to see the truth, who you are. You are a true child of God, our Father, our Creator, however you want to put it, whether you believe or not. I know. I know the truth. There's nothing that has power and authority over us except for our Father. And that's as simple as it is. You don't have to go to church on Sundays. You don't have to do all that stuff. Just come as you are and be loved. Because that is what it's all about, is being loved. Anyways.